It's time now, everyone. We're gonna do the compassion trauma circle. Is everyone ready to face their past with compassion? Is that a yes?
Yeah!
While you were growing up, during your first 18 years of life, if a parent or other adult in the household often or very often would swear at you, insult you, put you down, or humiliate you, step inside the circle. If a parent or other adult in the household often or very often pushed, grabbed, slapped, or threw something at you, step inside the circle. If a parent or other adult in the household often or very often ever hit you so hard that you had marks or were injured, step inside the circle. If you often felt that no one in your family loved you or thought you were important or special, step inside the circle. If your family lived in extreme poverty, step inside the circle. Step inside the circle. Step inside the circle. Step inside the circle.
There is no shame.
There is no shame.
There is no shame.
I'm so good. Good to see you. How are you? Amen.
Noel.
Noel, good to see you, honey. Welcome. I was abused as a young girl. I was beaten by my mother. I was verbally abused by my mother. I was sexually abused by another man. My father was an alcoholic. My mother was a rageaholic. I've driven drunk. I've sold drugs. I was a juvenile delinquent. Probably my story is similar to most of your stories in here. I'm white and I'm female and nothing happened to me. So, I got a get out of jail free card. And so I'm here now because I see myself in every one of you.
I'm a traumatized child, raised by a traumatized child. My mother was traumatized as well as her parents.
Like he said, we wasn't born in the world of being evil people. My mother didn't want me. She hid her pregnancy, and she tried to flush me down the toilet. But as I learned about these things, I always asked myself what was wrong with me.
When I come to the circle and I see everybody else and she's reading off the questions and people stepping in further, and I look at my childhood and I'm like, a lot of these people in this yard are just like me.
There was one step I should have taken that I didn't take, and I saw some of my brothers and my friends take that step, and I felt like such a coward. I wasn't brave enough to be there with them when they took that step. And every round after that, I took the most difficult step.
Our traumas kept us separated. We were all on the circumference, all standing apart. But once we began to acknowledge our traumas publicly, it brought us all closer together.
In prison, you're not supposed to show your weaknesses in prison, though. But to want to do that, to walk in that circle like that, and to take each step forward was a reminder to ourselves that we still have a humanity and we worthy to be loved, though. Most people on the outside don't understand it. We want to change so we can re-enter society better than what we left it.
And I think one of the things that when you was yelling that no shame and you had us yelling it out, it was freeing us too. And it was a point to where when I was looking at that and we was all looking at it in a circle, you can hear that echo, no shame. And that was very powerful, especially coming from a little lady like you.
I'm 76 years old. I've seen a lot. I don't like talking. I like to meet people that understand what's happening without words, and you're one of them. Today has been one of the best days I had in my whole entire life. I've been out to be 40 years.
Your true spirits are not violent. Your true spirits are magnificent.
Wir sind das Compassion Prison Project Deutschland. Danke, dass du dir Step Inside the Circle anschaust. Hi, wir sind eine Gruppe von freiwilligen Botschaftern und Botschafterinnen, die auf die verheerenden Folgen unbehandelter Kindheitstraumata aufmerksam machen. Gemeinsam können wir viel erreichen, einfach indem wir aufzeigen, wie Kindheitstraumata in die Kriminalität führen können. Ein Bewusstsein für Traumata in Schulen, Familien und Gefängnissen kann den Teufelskreis der Gewalt durchbrechen und unsere Gesellschaft freundlicher, mitfühlender und sicherer gestalten. Dieses Traumabewusstsein wollen wir auch in Deutschland vermitteln. In Schulen für Lehrer und Kindern und auch den Inhaftierten im deutschen Strafvollzug. Wir wollen Gefängnisse in Orte der Bildung, der psychischen Gesundheit und Rehabilitation verwandeln und bitten um deine Unterstützung. Deine Spende oder deine Mitarbeit hilft uns, das verletzte innere Kind zu trösten, das Trauma zu heilen, damit die am meisten traumatisierten Mitglieder unserer Gesellschaft, inhaftierte Menschen, den Weg zurück ins Leben finden. Nur verletzte Menschen verletzen andere Menschen. Durchbrechen wir diese Traumaspirale gemeinsam. Danke für deine Unterstützung.